Have you ever felt like some people in your life are just there? They're neither fully in nor fully out. They're observing, waiting, sitting on the fence, not making any clear commitment to support you or your journey. Well, here's the truth. Life has a way of shaking things up and forcing decisions. And right now, those who've been sitting on the fence of your life are being pushed to choose. Let's start with the big question. Why do people sit on the fence? It could be fear, indecision, or even their own insecurities. Some people hesitate to align themselves with you fully because it might mean stepping out of their comfort zone. They like the view from the sidelines. It's safe, easy, and doesn't require much effort. But here's the catch. The comfort of the fence doesn't last forever. Life is like a storm sometimes. It brings change, challenges, and growth. And when you start to rise, to step into your power, you create a ripple effect. You stop tolerating lukewarm energy. Your light becomes brighter, and suddenly, people around you have to make a choice: stay stuck or elevate alongside you. So, what happens when life starts pushing the fence sitters? Two things usually occur. First, some will step up. They'll see your growth as a wake-up call, an invitation to evolve. These are the people who truly value you, even if it took them a while to show it. Second, others will step away. And that's okay too. Not everyone is meant to go where you're headed. Sometimes, letting go of those who can't choose is the most loving thing you can do for both them and yourself. The truth is, growth can be lonely. It can be hard to see people step out of your life. But remember, your journey isn't about dragging anyone along. It's about finding alignment, building relationships with those who support, encourage, and uplift you. Now, let's talk about how to navigate this shift with grace. Here are 3 simple steps. Keep moving forward. Don't slow down to convince others to join you. Those meant for your journey will follow naturally. If someone chooses to step away, let them go with love. Their decision isn't a reflection of your worth, it's a reflection of their readiness. Focus on the people who show up, who grow with you, and who elevate themselves alongside you. These are your tribe. So, here's your reminder. You don't need to convince anyone to choose you. Let your growth speak for itself. The right people will recognize your value, and the rest? They'll either rise or remove themselves. Either way, it's all part of your journey to becoming the best version of you. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a challenge. Over the next week, take a moment to reflect on the people in your life. Ask yourself, who shows up for you without hesitation? Who's been sitting on the fence? And most importantly, how are you showing up for yourself? Write it down, journal about it, or share your thoughts in the comments below. Sometimes, clarity starts with asking the right questions. And hey, if you're feeling inspired, share this video with someone who might need a reminder that it's okay to let go of the fence sitters in their life. You never know who you might help by simply sharing your light. Remember, the journey of growth is never easy, but it's always worth it. As you elevate, the right people will align with you, and everything that no longer serves you will fall away. Trust the process and trust yourself. Thanks for spending this time with me. Until next time, stay bold, stay true, and keep shining your light. This continuation reinforces audience engagement and provides a natural opportunity to build a community around your content while leaving viewers with a clear and actionable takeaway. One more thing before we go: if you're ready to dive deeper into this journey of growth and alignment, I have something exciting for you. I'm building a community of like-minded individuals who are all about growth, authenticity, and stepping into their power. Whether you're navigating shifts in relationships, finding your purpose, or just looking for inspiration, this space is for you. Together, we'll share stories, challenges, and wins, because growth isn't meant to be a lonely road. Check the link in the description to join. It's completely free, and it's a place where we can continue these conversations and help each other rise. Let's build something powerful together, because when one of us grows, we all grow. In the next video, we're going to talk about the signs that someone is ready to elevate with you. Spoiler alert, it's not always about words. It's about action. So, Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Let me leave you with this affirmation. I am worthy of aligned connections. I release what no longer serves me and embrace what elevates my spirit. Repeat that to yourself whenever you feel doubt creeping in. You've got this. Let's rise together. This extended script adds a layer of personal connection and positions you as not just a content creator, but also a leader in building a growth-oriented community. It's designed to keep your audience engaged and motivated for the long term. Before I go, I want to share a personal story. Not long ago, I realized that someone very close to me, a friend I'd known for years, was sitting on the fence of my life. I always felt like I was the one reaching out, supporting them, and trying to make things work. But when I needed them, they weren't there. At first, I ignored it. I made excuses for them. I thought, maybe they're just busy. But the truth was, they weren't choosing me. And I had to make the hard decision to stop waiting for them to step up. It wasn't easy, but do you know what happened next? The space I created by letting go made room for people who did choose me, friends, who matched my energy, supported my dreams, and celebrated my wins. That's why I'm sharing this message with you today. If you're feeling stuck, if you're holding on to people who aren't fully in your corner, I want you to know it's okay to let go. You deserve connections that are mutual, intentional, and aligned with who you're becoming. Have you ever had to let someone go? How did it feel? What did you learn from it? Share your story in the comments, because your experience might inspire someone else who's struggling with the same thing. Here's the most powerful truth I've learned. When you let go of what isn't for you, you make space for what is. Life has a way of aligning you with people and opportunities that match your energy when you're brave enough to release what no longer serves you. I'm so grateful for every single one of you watching this. Remember, you're not just elevating yourself, you're setting an example for everyone around you. Keep shining your light, and I'll see you in the next video. Coming soon. 5 ways to spot people who are meant to grow with you. The screen shifts to a quick clip of the host smiling and saying, "Trust me, you don't want to miss this one." See you there? This continuation adds a personal touch, solidifies your message, and builds anticipation for future content, keeping your audience engaged and connected to your journey. The host walks through a serene park, hands in pockets, speaking thoughtfully. You know, one of the hardest parts about recognizing fence-sitters in your life is understanding the impact they've had on you. Maybe their hesitation made you question your worth. Maybe their inconsistency made you doubt your goals or feel unsupported. But here's what I want you to know. Their behavior is not a reflection of your value. It's a reflection of their inability to meet you where you are. And that's okay. Everyone grows at their own pace, and not everyone is ready to grow with you. Take a moment to reflect. Think about someone in your life who's been sitting on the fence. Ask yourself, how does their energy make me feel? Am I constantly giving while they rarely give back? If they weren't in my life tomorrow, would I feel lighter or heavier? Write these answers down, and you might be surprised by what you uncover. Sometimes, clarity comes when we're brave enough to ask the hard questions. Here's the beautiful thing about letting go. It's not just about loss, it's about gain. When you release people who aren't aligned with your journey, you gain freedom, clarity, and the energy to focus on the relationships that truly matter. It's like pruning a plant. You trim the parts that aren't thriving, so the whole plant can grow stronger and healthier. That's what you're doing when you choose to let go of the fence-sitters in your life. You're creating space for better things to come. I remember the first time I let someone go who wasn't aligned with my journey. It felt like a loss at first, like a part of me was missing. But what I didn't realize was that I was making space for something greater. A few months later, I met someone who became one of my closest friends. They supported my dreams in ways I hadn't experienced before. It was a reminder that when one door closes, another opens. Sometimes you just have to trust the process and keep moving forward. So today, I want you to reclaim your power. You have the right to decide who gets to be in your life. You have the right to release relationships that don't serve you. And you have the right to protect your peace and prioritize your growth. This is your journey, and no one else gets to dictate how you walk it. So be bold, be brave, and trust that the people who are meant to walk with you will meet you at your level. Thank you for being part of this journey with me. If this message resonated, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget, you're not alone. The screen fades to black with text overlay. Next week, how to attract high energy, aligned relationships. Up next, I'll share the exact steps to attract people who are ready to elevate with you. Stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss this one. This edition reinforces your message, leaves the audience with actionable steps, and builds excitement for future content. It also strengthens the emotional connection with your audience, making them feel understood and empowered. The host stands in front of a vision board, pointing to inspiring words like growth, authenticity, and alignment. Now that we've talked about releasing fence sitters and making space for aligned relationships, let's take it one step further. This isn't just about who's in your life, it's about aligning your entire life with your purpose. When you step into your purpose, you naturally attract people, opportunities, and experiences that match your energy. But it all starts with clarity. So ask yourself, what do I stand for? What kind of energy do I want to bring into the world? And who do I want to take on this journey with me? Here's a simple exercise to help you get clear. Grab a pen and paper and make 3 columns. In the first column, list the qualities you want in the people around you. Things like honesty, encouragement, or ambition. In the second column, write the type of energy and support you're willing to give in return. Remember, relationships are a two-way street. In the third column, jot down the names of people in your life who already embody this energy. These are your people, your core tribe. Sometimes seeing it on paper helps you recognize who's truly aligned with your vision and who might still be sitting on the fence. As you create this vision for your life, remember that it's okay if not everyone fits into the picture. Not everyone will understand your journey, and that's perfectly fine. You're not here to please everyone. You're here to fulfill your purpose and create a life that feels authentic to you. Once you've identified the people and energy you want in your life, the next step is action. Start small. Spend more time with those who uplift you. Set boundaries with those who drain your energy. And most importantly, pour love and energy into yourself. Because the more you align with your purpose, the more the right people will align with you. I want to leave you with one last thought about fence sitters. It's easy to feel frustrated or even hurt by their hesitation. But remember, everyone is on their own journey. Some people aren't ready to grow, and that's okay. Release them with compassion. Wish them well. And trust that if they're meant to be part of your journey, they'll find their way back when the time is right. In the meantime, keep focusing on your growth and your goals. Celebrate how far you've come. Celebrate the courage it takes to release what no longer serves you. And most of all, celebrate the amazing, aligned, and purposeful life you're creating. You're not just elevating yourself, you're setting an example for others. So keep going, keep shining, and trust that the best is yet to come. If this video inspired you, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about your journey, what you've let go of, and what you're making space for. This final section ties everything together with practical steps, inspiration, and a compassionate approach, ensuring your audience leaves the video feeling empowered and supported on their journey.